So the EU have threatened the UK with a legal action over the internal market bill. So this is from the BBC and says here the EU have begun legal proceedings against the UK after it refused to ditch plans to override sections of its Brexit divorce bill. An EU deadline for the government to remove sections of the internal market bill expired on Wednesday. The letter of formal notice could eventually lead to a court case against the UK at the European Court of Justice, the EU's top court. Just a quick word, just in case he's listening, my boy Dano loves commenting on my videos. Much love and respect. If this is obviously going to the EU's top court, right? So what if we just refuse the court's jurisdiction in that case? If you got any information on that, so we just say that, well, you're the EU's court. Who cares? If something like that happens, I think we'd have been better off if the agreement was like maybe a WTO court, or if it's a one judge appointed by the UK, one from the WTO, one from the EU, maybe that would have been better. Who knows? Yeah, but shouts out to you, Dano, bruv. If you could shine a light on this, what if the UK just says you have no jurisdiction to the EU's top court and refuses anything they say, like fines and stuff like that? What happens in that situation? Much love, bro. Anyways, continuing on. So formal notice: the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, probably one of the easier German names, I probably got it wrong though, said the UK would have until the end of November to respond to the EU's concern over the draft legislation. So, in a brief statement, Ms von der Leyen said the bill was a full contradiction of previous UK commitments of how a hard border on the island of Ireland should be avoided. So, basically, if border checks don't happen in the Irish Sea, then they're going to happen in the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland border. That's going to happen, and it's going to break the Good Friday Agreement. Maybe the UK is gambling on trying to claim that, well, it's technically the EU that's going to break the Good Friday Agreement by doing these checks. I don't know. All I know is we're going to get sued by the WTO either if that does happen. A spokesperson for the UK government said it was a necessary safety net to protect trade between different parts of the UK. But then, if that's the case, then you would not have signed up to the Withdrawal Act, would you, big man? So it annoys me that this spokesperson doesn't have a name. So I call you a coward. There you go. They added the government will respond to the EU's letter in due course. So we'll see what happens there. So here we've got some analysis here from Nick Beak. Although the headline is dramatic, this was the EU's next logical step when it fired the UK's ultimatum to scrap the controversial parts of the internal market bill in September. It knew it would have to follow up on its threat and now has. But any legal path is long, unpredictable, and no resolution likely to come before the UK's transition. The legal advice given to the EU member states is that for any alleged breach of the withdrawal agreement committed in 2020, they would have a further 4 years to pursue the UK. So basically, this will go out in a very long legal battle, which could last until the next election, or even maybe go past that, depending on what happens. For any alleged breach committed after the transition period, the EU could use a dispute settlement mechanism, which both sides agreed to penalise the UK, or it could ask the European Court of Justice to do the same. But this is drawn out legal territory again. If it's the EU's court, a lot of like Brexiteers and gammon are going to be like, "Oh, it's the EU's court. Of course, it's going to side with the EU." I think that's a good impression. So I think they should have gone with a more with a different court, but that's up to them. Both people agreed to it, so whatever. It seems the latest legal development will not be will not torpedo the ongoing trade talks for now. Blah blah blah. They're walking on tightropes and all that crap. Brinkmanship, and it seems more like insanity. But Keir Starmer, being all like doing his best Bill Clinton impression of "I'm above the fray." Both sides can come to an agreement. I don't know why you're being like this, man. He's saying a deal can be done here. It's absurd that with a week to go, the focus and the energy is not on their negotiations. It's on threatened court proceedings, he added. Who's he talking about here? It's obviously the Conservative Party, but be specific. MPs gave their final backing to the internal market bill, so there's not much more to talk about here, apart from the potential legal action. But if we talk about some other stuff here, I mean, it's a slam dunk for them because Brandon Lewis basically admitted it's going to break international law, if we remember this old clip.
Honourable friend, that yes, this does break international law in a very specific and limited way.
And all they have to do is play that clip. If the UK don't do checks in the RSC, that's all they have to do, play that clip. It's a slam dunk. And here, this is a tweet about it. This is about this draft bill. Ursula von Leyen speaking on its own very nature, speaking of the internal market bill. This draft bill is by its very nature a breach of the obligation of good faith laid down in the withdrawal agreement. Moreover, if adopted as it is, it will be a full contradiction. The Commission has sent a letter of formal notice to the UK. So we accuse the EU of not negotiating in good faith, and we are the ones now not negotiating in good faith. So, whatever. We got our boy Nigel Farage here. What's he saying? The Owen Ready deal was an international treaty for the EU Commission. This is like the Bible, whilst the EU always acts in bad faith. So, this contradictory here saying that the oven ready deal was an international treaty for the EU Commission that is like the Bible. So they're going to follow the Withdrawal Act to the letter, like it was their Bible. But then he's saying they always act in bad faith. But the withdrawal agreement says that both parties have to act in good faith. So contradictory as ever. James Felton, wait, I'm confused. I thought siding with the EU made you a traitor. So he really stuck to Nigel there. And I saw a very interesting tweet here from Dr. Anna. I can't pronounce the second name, but she's an expert on trade. I think she runs some sort of trade group which advises governments. She's been in various trade commissions, giving like evidence and answers. So she said, in moments like these, I like to remember that karma is the law of cause and effect. Our actions have led to this result, which reminds me of a certain anime fight I watched, good 10 years ago. But it does remind me of us being, the cause of our own downfall here.
Every force you create has an echo. Your own bad energy will be your undoing.
And all that, that negativity, that racism, the arrogance of, we're still big boss, we can still do this stuff. It's coming back to haunt us here, and unfortunately, we're not going to get this sparkly ball of doom to cleanse us. We're not going to hit with the Stardust Crusher to cleanse us of our mistakes, like Janemba was here. And that's all the hatred and anger disappearing. I need to be left with what we are really. Just some youth who thought we could do a lot better than we were. That's what the UK is at the moment. We're not Big Boss anymore. I don't know how much I have to stress this to people. We are not Big Boss anymore. We are not Solid Snake. We are not Raiden. We are not one of the top dons anymore. We cannot go around throwing around our weight like this. We are not the US of A. We are not China. So, it's time that we actually learn that we are not one of the top dons anymore. We can still be a power in this world. But we are not Big Boss anymore. And, by us making these decisions and, trying to play hardball and breaking the rules, it's going to come back to haunt us. Our own energy will be our undoing. Our own bad energy will be our undoing. That's what's happened here. So, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.